The Forbidden Zone, 770 words. The story opens in the year 2387, 300 years after humanity mysteriously vanished from the galaxy. The Galactic Council, a union of 12 alien species, governs the known universe with one absolute law. Never enter the Sol system. Commander Vex of the Altarian fleet patrols the edge of human space aboard his ship. The Silent Watch. The Altarians are tall, blue-skinned beings with forearms and enhanced telepathic abilities. Vex has spent his entire career guarding this boundary, but he has never understood why today is different. Long-range sensors detect something impossible, a human ship emerging from Earth's orbit. The vessel is ancient by galactic standards, but it moves with purpose toward the edge of the system. Panic spreads through Vex's crew as they realize the humans are awake. The story reveals through flashbacks that 3 centuries ago, humans were considered the most dangerous species in the galaxy. They possessed no special powers, no advanced telepathy, no natural weapons. Yet they conquered system after system with nothing but determination and clever technology. When the Great Alien Alliance finally formed to stop them, humanity simply disappeared. They retreated to Earth and went silent. The Galactic Council believed they had won. They posted guards around human space and forbade anyone from investigating. But the truth was darker humanity had chosen to sleep, to wait, to prepare for something the aliens couldn't understand. As Vex watches the human ship approach his position, he receives a simple message in perfect Altarian. We're awake now. Thank you for watching over us. The ship passes harmlessly by, but Vex knows everything is about to change. He sends an emergency signal to the Council. The humans are moving again. The part ends with the human ship jumping to hyperspace. Destination unknown. On Earth, massive. Cities begin powering up after 3 centuries of darkness. Deep beneath the planet's surface, millions of humans emerge from advanced stasis chambers, their eyes bright with purpose. The waiting is over. The Galactic Council meets in emergency session on the neutral world of Nexus Prime. Representatives from all 12 species gather in the massive crystal dome that serves as their parliament. The mood is tense as Admiral Crow of the Reptilian Sorrows speaks first. The humans send no threats, make no demands. Crow hisses, his forked tongue flicking nervously. They simply exist again. Our scouts report their colonies are reactivating across 17 systems. Dr. Yila, the chief historian of the Insectoid Hive Collective, shares ancient records. Her compound eyes shimmer as she displays holographic data. We must remember why we feared them. Humans don't just fight, they adapt. They learn from every defeat and return stronger. The Council reviews the old war records. Humans had no natural advantages, but they turned this weakness into strength. When the psychic Mindari tried to control human thoughts, humans developed mental shields. When the massive Titan warriors used their size to crush human armies, humans built machines twice as large. Every alien advantage became a human opportunity. Elder Zim of the energy-based Lumina speaks with a voice like distant thunder. They went to sleep because they knew we would grow comfortable. They let us believe we had won while they planned. For centuries. Meanwhile, human ships begin appearing throughout the galaxy. They don't attack or invade, they simply observe. A single human vessel appears in each major system, silent and waiting. The ships are clearly advanced beyond anything the aliens remember, sleek and powerful with energy signatures that make Council scientists nervous. Captain Reed stands on the bridge of one such ship, the New Horizon, orbiting the Altarian home world. He is calm and professional, a typical human in his 50s, with gray hair and steady eyes. His crew monitors alien communications, learning everything they need to know about how the galaxy has changed. They're scared, Reed tells his lieutenant, watching the frantic alien fleet movements on his screens. 300 years of peace have made them weak. They remember the old humans, but we're not the same species anymore. The humans had used their long sleep wisely. Advanced genetic therapy had enhanced their intelligence and physical capabilities. Their technology had evolved beyond what the aliens thought possible. Most importantly, they had studied every alien species, learning their weaknesses and psychology. Reed receives a message from Earth. The awakening is complete. 12 billion humans are now active across their original colonies, but they've changed the rules of the game. Instead of conquest, they offer something the aliens never expected: partnership. The part ends with Reed broadcasting a message to the Altarian government. We return not as conquerors, but as neighbors. The galaxy is large enough for all of us, but only if we work together. The choice is yours. 6 months after the awakening, the galaxy struggles to understand the new humans. They don't behave like the aggressive warriors of old legends. Instead, they offer trade, technology, and solutions to problems the aliens didn't know they had. Captain Lisa Park leads a diplomatic mission to the Soros homeworld of Venom Prime. The reptilian species has been suffering from a plague that attacks their nervous system, killing thousands. Human medical technology offers a cure, but the Soros leadership remains suspicious. Why help us? General Score demands, his massive claws scraping the metal table. Your kind seeks only conquest. Park remains patient, her hands folded calmly. That was 3 centuries ago. We learned something during our sleep. The universe is too dangerous for any species to survive alone. She shares information about the real reason humans went into stasis. Deep space monitors had detected something terrible approaching from beyond the galaxy, a force that consumed entire star systems. The humans calculated it would arrive in exactly 300 years. They went to sleep not from defeat, but to prepare for a threat the aliens couldn't yet see. On Earth, Dr. James Chun works in the massive underground laboratories where humanity spent centuries developing new technologies. The facilities stretch for miles beneath the planet's surface, containing advances in energy manipulation, space travel, and defensive systems that make pre-sleep human technology look primitive. We didn't just improve ourselves, Chun explains. To his research team, we studied every alien species, learned their strengths, and prepared to combine all our knowledge. When the real enemy arrives, we'll need everyone. The Galactic Council debates humanity's return in heated sessions. Some species, like the peaceful Herbanian plant people, welcome human assistance with their agricultural problems. Others, like the proud warrior caste Titans, see human offers as insults to their strength. President Maria Santos, Earth's first leader since the awakening, addresses the Council via quantum transmission. She stands in the rebuilt United Nations building in New Geneva, her voice carrying across the galaxy. We understand your fear, Santos says calmly. You remember humans as conquerors, and that memory serves you well. But we conquered because we had to survive. Now we face something that threatens all life in this galaxy. Your survival is our survival. The human strategy becomes clear. They're not seeking to rule the galaxy, but to unite it. Each alien species receives customized assistance that plays to their natural strengths. The Altarians get enhanced telepathic amplifiers for better communication. The Hive Collective receives new biotechnology for their organic ships. Even the energy-based Lumina gain tools to better interact with physical matter. But not everyone accepts human help. The Crimson Brotherhood, a militant faction of various species, declares humans to be the real threat. They begin planning attacks on human colonies, believing that destroying the awakened humans will restore the old galactic order. Reed, now promoted to Admiral, monitors these developments from the command ship Unity. The massive vessel orbits Earth, coordinating human efforts. across the galaxy. He knows that some aliens will never trust humans, but he also knows time is running short. The enemy will arrive within 50 years, Reed tells his senior staff. We need at least half the galaxy united by then, or nothing we've prepared will matter. The part ends with the first major test of human-alien cooperation. A rogue asteroid containing rare minerals threatens to impact the Herbanian homeworld. Human ships and alien vessels work together to redirect it, showing that cooperation is possible. But in the shadows, the Crimson Brotherhood watches and plans their first strike. The Crimson Brotherhood strikes without warning. Their fleet, composed of stolen ships from multiple species, attacks the human research station at Kepler 442b. The station, staffed by both humans and alien scientists working on joint projects, is caught completely off guard. Commander Rex leads the human defense from the station's control room. The attack comes from 12 directions simultaneously, showing the Brotherhood has studied human tactical methods. But they've made one crucial mistake. They assume humans haven't changed their fighting style. All human ships implement Protocol 7, Rex orders calmly. Instead of fighting back directly, human vessels begin broadcasting on all alien frequencies, sharing real-time tactical data with any willing to receive it. The breakthrough comes when Captain Vera of the Altarian ship Mindbridge realizes what the humans are doing. They're not trying to win alone, she tells her crew. They're teaching us to fight as one force. The battle becomes the first true test of human-alien military cooperation. Altarian telepaths coordinate movements between ships of different species. Titan heavy cruisers provide firepower, while nimble Herbanian scout ships gather intelligence. Human vessels serve as command nodes, processing data and distributing orders in real time. The Brotherhood's attack fails spectacularly. Their ships, designed for individual combat, cannot match the coordinated defense. Within hours, the remaining attackers retreat. But the real victory is what happens next. The defending aliens realize they've just fought more effectively than ever before. News of the battle spreads across the galaxy. Species that had refused human cooperation begin reconsidering. The Quantum Collective, mysterious beings of pure energy, finally agree to meet with human ambassadors. The silicon-based rock builders emerge from their hidden asteroid cities to observe these new humans. Dr. Elena Rodriguez leads the research efforts at the rebuilt Kepler station. She's a fusion specialist working on the technology humans developed during their long sleep quantum, harmonics that can manipulate matter at the subatomic level. The work is dangerous, but necessary for what's coming. The approaching enemy uses dark energy weapons, Rodriguez explains to a mixed team of human and alien scientists. Traditional shields are useless. We need to create defenses that work on principles most of our species don't understand. The cooperation deepens as aliens begin sharing their own secrets. The Lumina reveal how they manipulate energy without physical form. The Hive Collective explains their biological computing systems. The Titans share their metallurgy techniques that create nearly indestructible materials. President Santos announces the formation of the Unity Project, a combined effort to prepare for the coming threat. Unlike the old Galactic Council, which made decisions by committee, Unity operates on human organizational principles with clear leadership and rapid decision-making. Not everyone approves. Elder Zim of the Lumina warns that humans are essentially taking over by appearing helpful. They unite us, yes, but under their leadership. Are we saving ourselves or simply changing masters? The debate rages across the galaxy, but events force a decision. Deep space sensors detect the first scout ships of the approaching enemy massive vessels that absorb light and energy, leaving empty space in their wake. The threat is real, and it's ahead of schedule. Admiral Reed takes command of the first Unity Fleet 200 ships from 8 different species, all equipped with hybrid technology combining the best of human and alien science. The fleet represents something new in galactic history: true cooperation instead of mere alliance. We're not human ships with alien support. Reed addresses the mixed crews via neural link. We're not alien ships following human orders. We are something new, unified defenders of all life in this galaxy. The fleet's first mission is to intercept the enemy scouts before they can report back about galactic defenses. The journey to the galaxy's edge will take weeks, time the defenders will use to train together and perfect their new combined fighting techniques. As the Unity fleet jumps to hyperspace, humans and aliens work side by side on every ship. Altarian navigators plot courses using human quantum computers. Titan engineers reinforce hulls with Urbanian biomaterials. For the first time in galactic history, different species truly function as one. The part ends with the fleet emerging at the galaxy's rim, where empty space meets the void between galaxies. There, waiting in the darkness, are the enemy scouts, massive ships of unknown design that seem to bend space around them. The real test is about to begin. The enemy scouts are unlike anything in galactic history. Each ship is kilometers long, black as the void between stars, and seems to absorb all energy that touches it. They move without visible propulsion, bending space itself to travel faster than light. They're not ships, Dr. Rodriguez realizes as she studies the sensor data from the Unity fleet. They're living creatures, beings made of dark matter that feed on normal matter and energy. Admiral Reed makes a command decision that defines humanity's new role in the galaxy. Instead of attacking immediately, he orders all ships to observe and learn. The human approach: understand your enemy before engaging spreads to the alien crews who begin to see why humans survived so long. The first engagement comes when one of the dark entities attempts to feed on a Unity scout ship. The creature extends tendrils of pure darkness, but the ship's hybrid shields hold. The combined Lumina energy manipulation and human quantum technology creates a barrier the entity cannot penetrate. All ships implement the Rodriguez protocol, Reed orders. The scientist's breakthrough becomes reality as every Unity vessel activates quantum harmonic generators. The space around the fleet begins to vibrate at frequencies that disrupt dark matter cohesion. The battle is unlike anything in galactic warfare. The enemy doesn't explode or retreat, it simply dissolves back into the void. But where it disappears, normal space remains, as if the creature's death restores the natural order of the universe. Captain Park, now leading a mixed squadron of human and Soros ships, makes a crucial discovery. They're not invaders, she reports. They're gardeners. They consume galaxies that become too chaotic, too filled with conflict. We're supposed to be pruned. The revelation changes everything. The entities aren't evil. They're part of the universe's natural cycle, removing civilizations that threaten cosmic balance. But humans, with their talent for adaptation, have found a way to prove that intelligent life can work together instead of destroying itself. Back on Earth, President Santos coordinates with leaders across the galaxy. The Unity Project has become more than a military alliance, it's evolution in action. Species that had never cooperated now work as smoothly as organs in a body. They're testing us, Santos realizes during a council session with alien leaders. Every entity we defeat proves we're worthy of survival. We're not fighting for conquest anymore. We're fighting for the right to exist. The final battle comes when the main force arrives, dozens of the dark entities, each one capable of consuming an entire star system. But the galaxy is ready. Unity fleets emerge from hyperspace around every major system, all equipped with quantum harmonic technology and staffed by mixed crews. The battle rages across multiple star systems simultaneously. Humans coordinate the overall strategy, while alien specialists contribute their unique abilities. Altarians provide instant communication. across light years. Titans build mobile fortresses that shield entire planets. The Hive Collective creates biological weapons that confuse the entities, feeding patterns. Read commands from the flagship New Genesis, a vessel that embodies everything the galaxy has learned. Its crew includes beings from every species, all working with perfect coordination. When an entity attempts to consume their ship, they respond as one organism. Fire Quantum Disruption Array, read orders. But the command comes in 12 languages simultaneously, translated by Altarian telepaths and understood by every crew member instantly. The tide turns when the entities suddenly stop attacking. Their leader, a massive being of pure dark energy, communicates directly with human minds. The message is simple but profound. You have learned to be one people. The pruning is not needed. The war ends not with destruction, but with understanding. The entities retreat to the void between galaxies, but they leave behind a gift: knowledge of how to maintain cosmic balance. The galaxy has passed its test dot in the aftermath. The old Galactic Council is dissolved and replaced with the Unity Assembly. Humans don't rule this new government. They serve as coordinators, helping different species work together while maintaining their unique identities. Admiral Reed, now retired, stands on Earth's rebuilt surface and watches ships from dozens of species coming and going. Children, human and alien, play together in the parks, speaking languages that didn't exist before the Unity. We didn't conquer the galaxy, Reed reflects to his old friend Captain Park. We taught it to conquer itself, to overcome the fear and competition that would have destroyed us all. The story ends with Earth no longer being a forbidden zone, but the heart of galactic civilization. The universe's one rule has changed: never let the species fall back into isolation. And with humans watching over that principle, the galaxy knows it never will. The end